Okay, if you're here for drama, I'll put my thoughts down at the start here to get that out of the way so you guys can put your comments about your opinion and, get me more views. Charlie is based as hell. He saw that he wasn't giving the worth of what his fans were paying, and he cut the cord the best he could. I wouldn't have even seen this if Pojo didn't comment it on Twitter, so I'm not a super fan. Once I put a little bit of time into watching the video, it made sense. Charlie makes a ton of money. He recognizes that the financial situation may be getting worse in America and other places. I'm American, so I don't know about other places in these upcoming few years. He'd rather you keep your money or donate it to something that matters. It didn't feel right to him that people were giving so much money to him, and it's probably one of the most noble things I've seen on the social medias.
And it's just been really bothering me lately. I would much rather you hold on to your money. Now more than ever with how everything's been going. I think it is crucial you get your finances in a fucking full Nelson, and you just don't let those puppies fly willy-nilly donating clams to a goofball like me.
Not to mention the fact that he makes so much from ads alone. Okay, I'm gonna mention how stupid this conversation when it comes to views and ads to his channel. I'm not calling his content lazy, because all content is lazy in some ways, but let's talk about what this is. He's a commentary channel. There's not much editing that goes into it, but there's a lot of work into how you present yourself.
What is he turning off, you ask yourself? Hopefully not his contagious smile.
He usually gets over 1 million views per video. Do you understand that 1 million is a lot? If you take a football stadium that's large enough to hold 70,000 people, it would take around 14 of them and a third of them to hold the audience. As you know, I'm American. I was going to give calculations here for how much he would have made from views alone, but he gave them out himself to support his argument. That's not actually an argument. So you can understand that he has enough money, and he will continue to make a ton of money. I understand, in this capitalist country it's never enough, but he doesn't need your money when he can pay for everything he wants. The drama is from other people thinking that he's trying to create a precedent, when he's creating an exception. Charlie posts around every day. This isn't him refusing sponsors or your thanks, it's him refusing to accept money directly from you, when he can't give more back. The idea that other streamers have to follow suit is stupid. The argument that his fans will expect other streamers to turn it off doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm not calling other people stupid, I'm calling the reasoning stupid. MoistCr1TiKaL is one of the highest levels when it comes to being a content creator, when he has his own brand as his face. He's the definition of an influencer. He influences an audience enough to make a change. People getting angry about him turning off his own donations should just stop worrying about it. What Charlie may be pushing back here is what psychologists call a parasocial relationship. That one-sided feeling of closeness that people get with online figures. You see them every day, you hear their voice, so your brain treats them as a friend, even though you've never actually met them. And that when a friend says they're struggling, or they exist in your daily routine, your brain's empathy kicks in. That's what fuels donation, memberships, and merch. It's emotional economics. When Charlie says keep your money, it's not him being nice, it's him breaking the parasocial feedback loop that creators may rely on. That's what makes this moment such a big deal. And I'll put this as a might be happening thing, because since most creators won't talk about their earnings too, I guess to keep themselves relatable. And it's not always about a parasocial relationship, it's about him saying thanks, don't give me your money. And make sure to give it to 100 gold so he can pay his editors. Yeah, he said that, quote unquote, yeah. Some comment complaints I've noticed that it's a sign of appreciation. Like, let the fans do what they want to, or I can't do it myself. And this is not me glazing Charlie. I don't know the guy, other than him being the guy saying, yeah baby, that's what I've been waiting for. As well as some other YouTubers referencing the guy, sometimes positively, sometimes negatively. Let the man decide what he wants to do to run his own channel. He doesn't want to take your money, don't make him. He's not your friend, he's an entertainer. And that's something that the internet needs to learn. In the grand scheme of his channel, your sub is almost meaningless to him. But it's not for someone like me. Give me your money. Anyway, this is a little rant because I've been late on videos and the whole situation is just stupid. Other thing is that I don't get notifications of my videos on my phone anymore to keep myself sane, but I will check it every once in a while to add myself back to the conversation. Just don't expect those 5-minute replies for my own mental health. Thank you and have a great night.